Hello, and welcome to Symphony of the Night, a game I've never played before, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Now, I don't have a very good history. Not the right way to put it. I don't have a strong history with Castlevania. I messed around with it as a wee lad. Didn't go well. Game was too hard, and could never beat the game. I tried to stream through the first Castlevania a couple years ago with the intent of making it through Castlevania 1 and then 3, because apparently 2's not that great or whatever, and then doing Rondo of Blood. I think that's the one that's before this one, so I could get to this point and continue playing Castlevania games. But that just never happened, never took off, really. I got stuck in Castlevania 1, I made it maybe halfway through the game and just never continued. So here we are today, putting the horse before the cart, which is actually the correct phrasing. It'd be the correct thing to do, but the incorrect phrase. But you know what? It is putting the horse before the cart because this game's good, and I doubt that it's a bad hopping on point to the series. People say this game's good. It's the first adventure platformy, Metroidvania, Castlevania. Put the Vania in Metroidvania. So we're going to see what's up with what I assume is Dracula's castle right up ahead of us, because there's a castle in Castlevania, and it is not the Castlevania. What are they doing? But I assume that this is Dracula's castle. So in terms of this game, I don't know a whole terrible amount about it. I think this is the game that Alucard is from. I know this is the game that Richter is from. I had no idea who Richter was before the Smash reveal for him, and then I was like, who's Richter? And then my friend Nathan, who is a very big Castlevania fan, was like, dog, that's Richter. Small interruption. So the sound effects for the rest of the video are kind of bad. Anytime anyone uses a weapon attack, it clips, which is pretty frequent in this video game. Kind of wild, I know. And I realized it about 8 minutes into the video, and I tried to mess with the sound settings and realized the sound plugin didn't have settings to fix it. So I'm going to be looking for a new sound plugin for the rest of the series, so to deal with this issue. But for the rest of this video, I've applied a low-pass filter to the audio, so sound effects don't destroy your eardrums. So I now return you to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Loading is complete. And then I learned who Dog That's Richter is. And if I am not incorrect, which I do believe I am because Richter is on screen, this is Richter. So I played up to this point just to make sure my emulation worked. And make sure my controls were working and stuff. So I played around a little bit, and I know I can make Richter run if I double tap the thing. I can spin my whip, and that's really cool. I don't know how useful that'll be, but it is very fun and good. It's also cool because it actually has physics on it. I can't just hold it up in the air or anything. He has to actually whip it around, and that's kind of neat. I'm not sure how to do it, but I got him to throw a thing mid-air once. I'm not exactly sure how I did that, but we'll figure that out along the way. I could do a thing where I power up, but it uses my number at the top left of the corner, so I don't want to do that and burn that all up. What else do I know about this game? That's really honestly about all I know from this game. I think this is the game that the "What is a man?" quote comes from. I mean, it doesn't come from this game, but it's used in this game, I believe.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves!
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
I did not realize this game had voice acting, and hot hell am I into it. It is very good. Fireballs, cool, you can whip the fireballs away. I have seen people fight Dracula in Castlevania 1, so I'm aware that for some reason Dracula is a fireball main. Boy loves fireballs, and I'm going to need to get a little closer to him and stop playing as defensively if I want to hit him in the face, especially since I have taken a hit to the face already. can't whip those ones, and I did not jump fast enough. Okay, so I'm gonna need to whip him in the face. Okay, I literally have to whip him in the face to succeed. I've lost about half my health, and I've hit him once, so doing super good to start this off. Doing really great against the first boss of the video game, Count Dracula, who is typically not the first boss of Castlevania games. I mean, you know, I was gonna say, you know, I would assume he's typically not the first boss, but, you know, he could very often end up being the first boss, and I wouldn't really have any way of knowing otherwise. I was really worried he was going to do that meteor thing again, because we wouldn't have the room to dodge it sufficiently there. What else do I know about Castlevania while we're on the topic? I said what I know about this game, basically. I have seen Proton John play Aria of Sorrow, so I think I know what to expect. I'm guessing that there's probably like similar RPG elements to this game that were in that one, but I'm not 100% sure. That might have been an addition in later Metroidvanias. Yeah, that's about it. Like I know like all the plot beats that came from Aria of Sorrow. If that is the one he played, he might have played one of the other ones. I'm not 100% sure. My memory could be failing me. The LP was a couple years ago. I just want to have fun and play a good Metroidvania. There's been a lot of good ones coming out in 2018 that I've yet to sink my teeth into, like Hollow Knight and such. And you know, obviously, I'm not a stranger to Metroidvanias. I've played a bunch of Metroid games. You know, I've done all. I think I've played all the Metroid games. Now that I think about it. There's probably a weird one out there that you missed, like Metroid Pinball. I haven't played Metroid Pinball. So there's that. Metroid Prime Pinball Hunters? Was Metroid Prime Hunters a different? I don't remember. If Metroid, I didn't do any of the DS Metroid games. If that was yeah, not exactly sure. And man, he either has a ton of health, or I am not being as aggressive as I should be. You know, we haven't died yet, so that's good. I would not want to die against the boss. Oh, actually, I can hit X to do the power-up move, which has, I guess, changed because I picked up the cross. Did that deal any damage to him? It didn't seem like it dealt damage to him, but I also wasn't really paying attention to his bar. I just assumed that Big Flash would do more damage than it did. Let me try it again. Okay, yeah, it just doesn't deal a ton of damage to him, it would seem. He's going into the second phase of his boss fight, where he has now transformed into the devil, which, you know, typically I would be like, Dracula turning into the devil? That's not what a Dracula does, but this is Castlevania Dracula. Castlevania Draculas are different than normal Draculas. They turn into devils and stuff, I think. I think that's a standard thing, and these fireballs are a little bit weird to dodge, since they're coming in at an angle. If he starts jumping and shooting fireballs at the same time, we're going to be in trouble. Especially now that he's got us in a corner. Hopefully he'll jump again. Oh, no. We're dead. We are dead, and a girl has come in. And I think I actually know who this girl... I think this girl is supposed to be Maria. The voice acting there made it sound like she said brother, so I'm guessing... that we are, in fact, her brother. That could have been the voice acting, just have been distorted a little bit too much for me to understand, though. But yes, I died on the first boss, and I am now, I had to be revived. So, sorry, Maria, your brother is a total scrub, and I think we actually might have been invincible. It looked like a fireball flew through my leg, and... Oh, that's actually a really neat effect. That was pretty cool. So there we go. We've beaten Dracula, Symphony of the Night down. What a cool game where we come in, we kick Dracula's ass, and it's over. Neat game. I enjoyed it. There's gotta be more. So yes, we've succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula forever, and he's gone for good. Okay, Lord of Vampires, who had been brought back by the Dark Priest Shaft, is a name I've heard before, but not a name that... It always makes me do a double take, like, wait, okay. Oh, Richter had vanished. When I saw 4 years later, I was like, yep, Dracula back again, but no, Richter vanished. Marina Renard, so maybe they're like adoptive brother-sister kind of deal? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they're not even brother-sister at all. Who knows? Maybe you knows, but I don't knows. So Castlevania is also just literally the name of Dracula's Castle. Was not aware of that. I thought it was just like, yeah, Castlevania, it's a cool name. Didn't realize Dracula's Castle's name was Castlevania. Also, they're just like straight up saying like, hey, here's who Alucard is, which is cool. You know, like, you know, you're not really gonna sneak a plot twist like Alucard is Dracula's son over like anybody's head. Like, you know, his name's Alucard. Like, I just flubbed it to say Dracula instead of Alucard. Like, it's that easy to you know, distinguish that. Yeah, it's Dracula backwards. So it's nice that they didn't try to sneak you know, haha, you know, Alucard was his son all along, and we knew and you didn't. So yeah, it was a pretty cool, neat start to the game. You know, starting off with a big climactic boss fight. You know, it's something that when I think of like an older game, I wouldn't think of. Like when I think of games with big climactic boss fights that start the game, like Revengeance, like where you come in and have to take out like a Ray immediately. Like this seems like real ahead of its time. But also, you know, like I could be projecting a little bit and you know, kind of applying nostalgia goggles, even though I've, you know, obviously never played this game before, and we seem to be Alucard now. I actually wasn't aware that Alucard was the playable character for this game. I thought he'd be like a supporting character, but I guess it makes sense based on the opening where they gave us like 3 paragraphs of information about Alucard. And Alucard looks really cool. He has like after images. Whenever you turn around, he flips, and our health bar has changed, which is neat. I guess the other one was probably styled like more like Rondo of Blood or something. You want to push X, I dodge backwards, so any of my other buttons do some... Oh, what's this? I have a shield. I guess we can defend. We can just get straight up Dark Souls in here. We can dodge. Oh, we can dodge and use the shield at the same time. Can I dodge and attack? We can like dodge cancel a little bit. Okay, this is neat. Oh wait, does his skin change color when you dodge? It looks like his like... Maybe it's just like his hair's supposed to be flipping around and shadows coming on his face, but okay, yeah, look, his face is definitely darker when he's walking. I wonder if that's like supposed to be like some kind of energy thing, or if it's like just a weird graphic, like maybe it's some kind of effect like with the after images making it go weird. And we can just kill these big old wolves in one hit. Like, you would think these big wolves would be a little stronger than that, but nope, they are not much of a deal at all. These weird shambling zombies, however, definitely an enemy to look out for. And the audio seems to be a little weird. Let me see if I can play around with that. Oh, and we have an equip screen, so we do, in fact, have a RPG mechanic or an elements here. Let's see, do we have... we have experience, so we'll be leveling up and getting stronger. We have an equip screen. We have all of Alucard's like fashion line. We have all of it, including the Necklace of J, which means nothing to me. Probably means something to you know, bigger. I almost said Final Fantasy. That's also a game that I don't really have much to do with. I've played a few of them though. System? What's the system? We can change our buttons. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I probably shouldn't have looked in here because now I know that we're going to be able to, I assume, transform into Wolf, Mist, and Bat. And special. Wait. I think the triangle's at the top of the... I'm playing on a Switch controller. I'm emulating this, surprise. But I'm playing on a Switch controller, so the top button is X, but I think the top one on a PlayStation is triangle. So yeah, triangle jump, yeah. So special. Our special currently is dodging. Are we going to be able to unequip dodging? That would seem weird, and we have some settings we can't mess with. Sound. Sure, we'll put it in stereo. Why not? I'm going to go mess with sound entirely. And oh, no, this is like a straight up RGB thing. Cool. I thought for a second that this would be like a, do you want red, blue, or green? But no, this is super cool. And actually, I really like this teal color. Teal is one of my favorite colors. Teal's a color. I was about to be like, it's a mix of green and blue, but colors exist outside of red, green, blue. That's, I was going to make it green at first whenever I was like, do I have option between red, green, blue? But let's go with this teal color. This is pretty cool. Let's back out of here, and I will mess with the sound, because I think there was a setting when I was, like I said, I played around a little bit on the stairs to Dracula, to just see if the emulation was working decently, and try and get the pixels to be nice and square, which I played around with a lot with it, and I had a lot of trouble, and this is the squarest I could get, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to play with the sound, because it seems to have unset itself. Okay, I played around with the sound a little bit, and I had to kill some of these zombies because they kept attacking me when I was unpausing and pausing to check the sound. And it seems like what the hell did I just do? The setting that I thought it was on was set. It just has this weird, like, the sound doesn't sound like they're peaking, and I don't exactly understand that. I thought I was able to fix that, but maybe that's just how the game sounds. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure on the emulation. I didn't want to play too far and spoil stuff for myself, because I never played this game. Oh, hey, you don't have to hold up on the stairs. You just go upstairs. That's very cool and good. Oh, an interesting take on Castlevania, not having to use stairs in the most obnoxious way conceived. Okay, yeah, cool. I thought that'd be too high for us to jump up, but no, we were just able to get over this no problem, which is super cool. Super cool that we're able to jump. Very fun and good. You know, it's cool when you can jump in games. And oh, mermen. I remember these guys being. Oh, they can shoot fireballs. I remember mermen being. I did that thing again. How do I do that? Did I push down and B? Was it up and B? I did something. How did I do that? Can I only do that when I'm in a fight? Like, my blue bar at the top's glowing. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could do that, like, phase thing and maybe end up on the other side of the wall again. Let's see, how do I... well, I did it in the water. Oh, I'm taking damage in the water. Alucard doesn't like water, which... I was gonna be like, that's weird he doesn't like water, but that's a thing. Draculas don't enjoy the running water. So a Dracula like him, you know, he gets in the running water and it's bad for him, baby. So get out of the running water. Okay, I can roll with that. You know, it's fine. Maybe if we were Richter would be cool about it. But you know, Richter disappeared 4 years ago. Gold. So he's not on the table. We don't. Is this the first Castlevania game where you don't play as a Belmont? And is this... Are we fighting death already? This seems a little bit early.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I have not asked you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
Oh, what? Oh man. Okay, so I wasn't aware this game had voice acting, and this voice, it's so good. I really like this voice acting, and also, I guess the reason that those big wolves were no problem was because we were super decked out in Alucard's own fashion line. But now we were very weak. Like I think before we had like 40 defense, and now we're down to 0. And we don't have our sword or our shield. I can still dodge. Oh, and we're not glowing anymore either. I guess his fashion line changes his his appearance. I wonder if that's all armor or if that was just like, because it's a special Alucard stuff, it does something. Okay, so now we're just gonna go around beating fools down with our fists. That's neat. And actually, can we make the jump up here? And I thought we would lose our after image, but nope, we still have our after image. But yes, voice acting in this game is very good. It was you humans who... I don't remember exactly what he said, but the way he said humans, the emphasis on it is exquisite. God. I mean, you know, someone playing a Dracula, you know, you have to put on a good performance to be a Dracula. So I'm glad that Dracula, you know, did a proper Dracula for us. Good old Dracula, and there's a dragon on that wall. I think dragons are a thing in vampire mythology. Like I think the Dra and Dracula came from dragon. I remember listening to like a podcast that had mentioned like the origins of like dragons, or not dragons, Draculas with vampires. I'm saying vampires instead of Draculas instead of vampires. But they explore the origins of Draculas like within our real world. And link it back to like, you know, Vlad the Impaler, you know, and some other things. And it was like Vlad the Impaler is some part of some like House of Dragons or some weird thing like that. And that's where the Dracula comes from, because it's like son of the dragon or something like that. I don't 100% remember. And red rust. So we just got a short sword. This weapon looks like it's worse. And it also looks like it's two-handed. Because with the other one, we can still have our empty hand, but with this, we have to wield the red rust by itself. Wait, what the hell is that? I pushed a button, and he, like, didn't want to draw his weapon. Oh, this weapon also seems really slow. So I don't think we're going to be using that. I think we're going to continue to roll with our short sword and see what is up. And what is this thing? Is this like a boss door to come back later? Like once we beat Kraid and Ridley, we can come back here and fight Mother Brain? Or I've pushed up. Is this a warp? No, it's safe spot. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. You find your coffin and you save. That makes sense. For a second, I thought a boss fight was starting. And I was like, this room is too small for a boss fight. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Oh, shoot. I haven't really talked about the art for this game, but the art for this game, you know, it's very nice. Pixel art's good. Aside from, it's kind of weird how Alucard's face changes color, but, you know, whatever. You know, stuff happens. But I really like the kind of, like, stairs in the background showing, like, hey, this is a real, actual, functioning staircase. Cube of Zoe, or Cube of Zoe, who knows? I don't. I like that you can kind of see that this is a real functioning staircase, but, you know, even though you have to go through it in a roundabout way, you know, there is a staircase there in a CD? Is this where you would, like, change CDs? Like, I'm emulating this, so this should be equivalent to a PS1 copy of the game, and I don't think this has multiple CDs. I mean, okay, it's Count Dracula. Guys. It's Count Dracula. CD stands for Compact Draculas, you know. Your favorite medium of audio entertainment when you pop a Compact Dracula in your car. And, oh, I'm so glad this dude hopped down there, because while he was up there, he could just chuck bones at us, and that would be very bad for us. And that man is red. That is a red skeleton. I suppose we're going to get all the different flavors of skeletons in this game. It was like a very good, like, bones falling apart sound effect. Is he gonna... Yeah, he seems like he's gonna keep getting back up. I'm not sure if we'll get, like, an ability later on that'll help us kill him. I'm not sure if this game has elemental types, like in what was the one that Pronojar played? Aria of Sorrow. Like, it had elemental types, so where you could, like, have, like, holy or fire or whatever, and maybe, like, if we had, like, a holy weapon, it would kill him. Not 100% sure. And, oh, hey, button. Also, I just tried the red rust there to see if, like, there was an obvious different change. Hide Curious? Is that armor? Looks like we just smashed, like, potions and stuff. Cube of Zoe. Causes items to materialize. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Perhaps there are, like, hidden items that you can't see without the Cube of Zoe/Zoe. Let's see. Hide Curious. There it is. Tan leather. Curious. I'm not 100% sure. I've never been good at pronouncing things. My pronunciation has always been a bit of a sore topic for me, a bit of a weak spot. You know, maybe a source of entertainment. And that was very bad. I did maybe the worst thing I could have done in that situation. Can I lure him back down here? Cool. Yeah, because that bone guy stayed up there while we were trying to get up there. That could be trouble for us. Yes, pronunciation's never been my strong suit. If you've watched that Pokemon thing I did, you would know. Not good things. You know, I try my best. What happens when we break this? Okay. Interesting. Okay. I guess that was like a one-time drop and not like a lucky thing or something. And can I do this right, please? Oh, money. I was about to say I don't know what the money's for, but in Aria of Sorrow there was like a shop where you could buy like weapons and I think potions and garbage like that. So I'm guessing there'll be something similar to that. And man, this game has so much hit stun. I mean, that's kind of Castlevania in a nutshell. That's one of the things that gave me so much trouble in Castlevania 1 was how much hit stun there was. And we're moving an elevator in the background. I'm not okay, he'll step on the elevator for us and we can ride it up. That's what's going on here. No, another safe spot. So normally in Let's Plays, you don't want to be saving a bunch during recordings just in case something goes wrong with the recording. Especially as I am now, because I do not have the means of backing up saves. I played around with save states and they messed up the game, so I can't make backup save slots. So we're probably going to be stuck to this one slot for now. I actually want to go check out what's to the left of this room before we ride the elevator up. Just see what's crack. Oh, yeah, there was the spikes that were in our way. Can we jump over the spikes? Alucard has some ups. Can I... Okay, yeah, you press down and up to get down on the platforms. Like, I'm pretty sure it's that way in other games. Let's see. Yeah, I can just jump over the spikes. No problem. What's over here? Leather shield. Okay, so we can get back to blocking if we want. So I'm glad that they have an option to block in this game if you so wish. I'm not sure if this will be like, seeing as there's different shields, I'm guessing that the shields offer different levels of like defensive resistance. Like, I imagine like if we get hit, we'll probably still take some damage. No, but I guess these guys are also like probably like the weakest level skeletons there are. So I'm not entirely sure like if like a stronger hit came in, if our shield would block it. But yeah, I tend to enjoy dodging more than shielding. That tends to be my MO for like things like Dark Souls and such. Is I prefer to dodge than to shield, because I'm really good at the game. No, because I don't know. I just prefer to dodge, so I can like put myself in a better position, etc., etc. You know, all that garbage. And I want to see where that elevator is going before we go too far this way. And I need to learn not to leave rooms because enemies immediately respawn. And I also need to learn if I push diagonally down, Alucard will stab diagonally, and if I just hold down, I can do crouch stabs forward. I'll need to remember, I think that messed me up a little bit when I was fighting Dracula. But also, I just wasn't playing super hot against Dracula. I mean, I died in the boss fight. I'm not 100% sure if it's scripted that you have to die during him. I imagine it might be, but also, you know, I could have just not played great. Let's see, does he stand on that switch long? Oh, no. Well, okay, never mind. I was going to say, does he stand on the switch long enough to get us up there? But then I was like, oh no, I can go down there and kill him, and he'll hold it down for even longer. Okay, then he's going to turn around. Yeah, I can't make that jump as I am. Maybe we'll get a high jump later on, but yeah, if I were to just... Is there a way I could get him in, like, a cycle? Because I can kill him here, and he'll hold it down, but that doesn't really help us get up there. Perhaps we'll get, like, bombs or something later, like, probably not bombs, probably something more Castlevania-y. You know, I don't know. Magic bombs. I don't know. Shit, I've never played these games before. I don't have an idea. Oh, a knife. How do I throw? Is it down B? Is that how you do that? Up B. Okay, up B. I remember that using the sub weapons had some archaic means like that. But you know, it makes sense. You know, you're supposed to be able to hold something in both hands and then also be able to do another thing. And then, you know, they have to have a button for dodging. Interesting to me that it isn't one of the shoulder buttons, but as we saw in the controls earlier, they use the shoulder buttons for transformation. So I guess it makes sense that you know, they wanted them all to be transformations and not have one out for dodging or whatever. And what the hell is this thing? It's like a weird like spider drone thing, but it has like a human like spinal cord and skull in it. It's some weird spooky thing in this video game about Draculas and shit. Who would have imagined a weird spooky thing in this game about Draculas and shit? And I want to get up here in a position where he won't hit me with his axe in the back of my head. Luckily we can stab axe, and axe goes away, and we can lift block with spikes. I wasn't 100% sure if that would break it or not, but we had to know this is early game and we got to experiment. And this is a wall. I was like trying to do a combat with that armor guy, but nothing was working. Do I have a map? System. Do I have a map now? Nope. All the same options we saw previously. Okay, yes, we have a map. I guess we'll go ahead and come in here, see what's going on. This would take us more up. I suppose we can follow this for a little bit, see where it's going. I'm not exactly sure how long I'm going to play for. I didn't say it up at the front of the thing, but and this is probably a bad thing to do, because typically when you're making a product, you don't want to date it, which is why me looking down at my calendar and saying it is October 3rd, 2018 probably wasn't a great idea, but I've done it, and I want to let you guys in on, I want to try and finish this in the spooky 2018 month. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or if it's going to work out, and oh, this boosts our constitution as well as our defense. Interesting. You know, having a cape would enhance your constitution. I can see it. And oh, and the cape changed our art. Did our hide curious do that as well? I don't think it did, to be honest. Yeah, I don't notice an immediate change. I guess it's specific in certain, yeah, you know what I mean, specific like piece of armor change our art. I'm not really feeling... Well, I was gonna say I wasn't really feeling the red cape on him. But I've grown accustomed to it. I enjoy this red cape now. I take it back. And I want this guy to come a little closer so I can get... I know I could probably throw some knives at him. Why not? Let's throw some knives at this boy. I mean, he's in armor, so I don't imagine the little knives are doing all that much damage. I thought we might have been full up on our hearts, which are used for like your sub weapon things. I know that much. Hearts being used as sub weapon things in Castlevania, because like I said, I played Castlevania 1, and I always thought that was wild that hearts weren't for health when I played Castlevania. Like, Castlevania Kid Icarus is always like, why aren't heart for health? I'm confused. You know, as a big Zelda baby like I am. But no, I thought we were full up on hearts because they were flashing, but they just seemed to flash, period. Nope, I wanted to try and swing diagonally up, but that is not a thing we can do. But that's fine. I don't think we'll actually need to. I just wanted to try and get that without having to do a weird jump. Is there anything more up here? Yeah, it looks like there's more going on up there. Oh, a safe spot. We'll go ahead and save here. I'm not sure how long these episodes are going to be, because like I said, I want to finish this in the spooky month. And I checked how long to beat for this game. It was like 8.5 hours or something like that. But, you know, this is my first time, so I'm not exactly sure how long it'll take me. My friend Nathan said prepare for maybe like 10 or so. So, you know, we're gonna have to get a move on and see if we can finish this in the spooky month. Let's see what's in here before we... Well, all right. I guess we cannot go back and see what's back there because we've been locked into what is definitely not a boss chamber. Yep, our boss is Bird Demon Guy and Gargoyle Demon Guy who has wings, but the Bird Guy doesn't. Kind of fucked up when you think about it. And yes, cool. Axes do work the way I was expecting them to. It's good. It's kind of neat to see this because, like I said, I've seen Proton John play Aria of Sorrow, and that seemed more Metroid-y to me, whereas this one seems like a more fluid blend of what I would think of as Castlevania, as like, you know, like Castlevania 1 into a Metroid game. Like we have like the sub weapons that we find and pick up from candles and such, as opposed to being like something we equip or whatever. And honestly, I feel like I'm doing pretty good against these boys. I mean, I'm kind of like abusing this axe, and I've run out of hearts. I've run out of hearts, but, you know, we kind of just schooled these fools, and oops, he powered up, because his friend is dead. If I could do that cool, like, shadow slash thing I was doing earlier, that'd be neat. But does not seem to be the case. Oops, and he is now bodying me. I am now being bodied by the first real boss, you know. I almost said Castlevania. Count Dracula was kind of a gimme, I imagine. Like, we died, and it made us invincible, so it was kind of a gimme. Oh, cool, we beat the boss. We'll come back here and see what's crack-lacking over here. We just saved, but I might go ahead and save again. Oh, wait, no, the save spot's down here. Let's go ahead and come back here and just save. Oh, I almost landed on that weird skull drone thing. Just want to save, just in case I die. I'm not sure how this game's death works, if it has checkpoints or if it returns you to your last save. It's a PS1 game, so I'm imagining it's going to take us back to our last save. I just want to be careful, you know? I haven't played this game. I don't want to lose too much progress if we don't have to. So I don't know what to say about that. I would enjoy not losing my progress if I were to meet my untimely end. If like another like powerful boss were to appear or something, or you know I chuck myself off of a thing or whatever. Magically sealed. I'm guessing that means we need a power from later to open it. I doubt we just have the means to open that. Because, you know, it's not like we have any weird magic powers yet. We can't even become Bat Mist or I don't remember what the other one was. It was Bat Mist or something. Which is fine, because that means there'll be a surprise when it happens later, when I become something that is not a Dracula or a Bat or a Mist. I'll be like, oh my god, I remembered that, but that'll be a lie. I didn't remember it. And I'm letting you guys in on the goof. I mean, well, not really a goof at this point, you know. I'm letting you in on it. I won't know when I say, oh, I remember that all along. I didn't actually. And this is this just a human man in armor? Like, he bleeds a lot. And now that I've Now that I notice it, we bleed a lot when we lose blood. Like, I mean, we're a Dracula, so we're like chock-a-block full of blood, because that's like what we eat. That's like how if you were to hit me, I would, I don't know, hamburgers? I don't know. What do you think I eat? I don't know. Pasta? I don't know. I have a pretty varied diet. I don't know. But you know, like he's a Dracula. He's chock-a-block full of blood. And actually, does this lead us back to that area where we were stuck earlier? Doesn't seem like this goes anywhere just yet. Oh, wait. Oh, I pushed down on the thing and it went down. And now we're just kind of stuck here for a little bit. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this dodge button. I need to remember that dodge button because dodging is very good. I was even saying like, oh, I like dodging in video games because it's super cool. Okay, you push the button and the elevator will come down to your level if it's not there, I'm guessing. Sunglasses. Oh my god. If we put the sunglasses on and they're visible on the sprite and the game darkens the art, I will go ahead and say that this game rules and I have wasted my time by not playing it until the year 2018. The game does not appear to be any darker, and I do not see a graphical change on his sprite, but yeah, I'm still enjoying this game thus far. Okay, I push the direction on the elevator I want to go, and we go that way. So cool. Cool and good and fun. There was an alternate way we could have gone other than the elevator shaft. I suppose we'll check it out after we see what's going on down here. There's a knife on the floor that was glowing. Oh, okay, but this is a wall in my way. Sometimes I can't tell what's in the background or not. Oops, I hit that with an axe. I didn't mean to, but hey, it blew up the wall and we were able to get through. And we got the Basilard? I don't know what a Basilard is, but I guess we're going to find out. Basic short sword. Its attack isn't as good as our short sword. It turns out common is better than basic. Oh, but look how fast it is. Yeah, I think the range might not be as good, but we kind of get like a little burst fire off. Oh, wait, you can hold your weapon out by... Is that a thing we can do with other weapons? Like, I know we can do it with the shield. What if... Can I dual wield? Oh, cool, we can dual wield. This game rules. So I can just be like... We can stab it. Interesting. As cool as I think dual wielding would be, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the shield just in case I feel the need to dodge or block or whatever. Okay, this just returns us. I just moved the right analog stick to shift the camera down. Okay, so I think that is just back where we were when I was trying to figure out how to get the elevator to work for us. I don't believe... Ow, I just hit my teeth together. I don't believe we've gotten anything to assist us in that just yet, so we're going to continue onwards. This was the room where we get the sunglasses. Oh, if you hold up on the D-pad, he drapes his little cape around him. What a moody boy! Alucard's a little moody boy. He's my little moody son, who's definitely older than I. Okay, so this is just to return us back to where we came. And for whatever reason we desire to turn around. I don't believe we've gotten any power-ups or anything that would make us want to turn around. And yeah, that's just a human man. Oh, I can't do the downwards diagonal strike anymore. So I'm gonna need to get down there and start stabbing this man. That man bleeds so much. There's so much blood in that man. Like I said, Alucard, yeah, he drinks blood. Like he's chock-a-block full of it. You hit him and our health was nice for a moment. So you hit him and he like explodes with blood. It happens. But normal human man, who I'm guessing isn't a normal human man because he's in Castlevania, what is I now know to be the home of Count Dracula and not just the name of the series. Let me check my map before we continue onwards. Okay, so the red spots are saves. I'm guessing the bottom left is the corridor where we started. Just up ahead there's the merman room. It looks like there's a little thing leading out of the merman room. The red room on the left, the farthest most red room, I think that was the shaft with those weird skull spider drone things. And the room above that was where we saw the thing that was magically sealed. It looks like there's an area we could have explored back out there. Actually, I'm just going to turn around before we continue down the shaft. See what's up down there. Oh, wait, there was an area in there. Was it like a hidden thing? I guess we'll we'll check it out in a second. Man, these guys do not deal all that much damage to us. I mean, I suppose we are wearing the hide curious and sunglasses and cape of some sort. Oh, this was the boss room. This is where we are right now, isn't it? Okay, so, oh, there's like an area up there. I suppose like once we become, excuse me, I hit my mic. Once we get the ability to become Bat, we will be able to like fly up there and check, you know, what's happening. I almost said happalackening instead of crackalackening. Crackalacking? I don't know. My entire vocabulary is falling apart. It's fine. Is this like a hidden? Oop! I didn't want to do that. But okay, whatever. It's like a hidden area over there that we could get somehow. Is this the thing we're gonna need, like Bat or Mist or cat? I don't know what the other transformation would be. Like vampires, like they normally turn into like bats, cats, rats. I think those are like the normal things. Maybe it's like a Bayonetta scenario where like she could turn into like a puma. Maybe Alucard can turn into a puma. I don't think Puma would be on there because I think I would remember. Here's the Puma button. Like I remember the Puma button in Bayonetta. I don't remember the Puma button being told to me in this game. So once again, you know, it'll be a fun little secret for me. Probably not for you because you've probably played this game before. And what did I just pick up? What is this? Oh, it's like a weird gem we throw and it bounces off. I don't think this is like a classic Castlevania weapon. Like I don't remember it being in Castlevania 1. And I just wanted to check out what was down here, but it seems like I have made a bigger decision than I've originally bargained for, because it does not seem like there's a way up. I'm not sure if this room will loop back around and this is like a minor, like soft punishment, or if I've just made some exploring decisions for us. And I've picked up something different. What is this? No, I want to see what I just picked up. It's like a hand. We throw salt at people. Yeah, I want to throw salt at people. I want to see what the salt does. I mean, like, you know, obviously, you know, just throwing salt at demons is a thing. But you know, I want to use it. I want to see what the deal is. And what was that? It was like a gold coin. Is this? Okay, no, it's worth 1. I wasn't sure if gold coin was worth a lot or if it was worth a knot, and it turned out it was worth a knot. Oh man, we can stab so quickly, but we don't like stun enemies coming towards us anymore. I'm not sure if our short sword actually did that. I feel like it had a bit of hit stun to it that this Basilard that we're using does not have. Interesting. I think this is where the rooms loop back around. So I guess it's just a longer way around that you would take if you fall down and you have to fight your way through multiple things. Actually, this seems like it might have been longer because then you would have had to fight two armors, right? I don't know. I'm not very smart, as we can tell because our compact Dracula room that we have now passed through. Oh, this sounds like Castlevania music. I know that probably sounds really stupid to say out loud, but this sounds like Castlevania music I'm familiar with, and I'm not sure if that's because it's from one of the earlier games and it's a remix of that, or if it's just this game is incredibly popular and people have remixed its music a bunch. It's one or the other. Who knows? Like the only Castlevania song I can kind of just like think of off the top of my head is Bloody Tears, and this isn't that. It could be Vampire Killer. That's a song. I can't think of what it sounds like off the top of my head. And I'll honestly probably look it up as soon as this recording's over. You know, like whenever I think of Castlevania music, I think of the name Vampire Killer, but I can remember the tune to Bloody Tears. So there's that. And we might be stopping this recording soon, just because I'm not entirely... No, wait, I want my salt ability... Oh, damn it, I haven't gotten to throw salt at things yet. And I guess these tables are alive and are going to attack us. I thought that it would be like, those like potions that we had been like breaking open and finding stuff in. This seems like there's something there, but nothing we can do about it. Alright. Oh, well, that didn't work out exactly as I intended in several different ways. That's fine, you know, it all worked out in the end. Yeah, but I thought that table was gonna be like one of those, like you break it and like the potion shatters and you get a thing. But no, it was an evil table who wanted to attack me. Man, it seems like after we've beaten that first boss, things have kind of opened up to us. Because up until that moment, It was more or less just a straightforward path we were following. My health is nice again. My health is no longer nice. I'm sorry for pointing it out. That is a puppet marionette thing. Weird. Yeah, who would have guessed? Castlevania having weird, creepy monsters. Interesting. But yeah, it seems like the game is kind of opened up exploratory-wise. Because, like, if I look at the map now, I think there's, like, 3 different junctions in here we could have gone now. So it's branching out. And, you know, like I said, I've never played this game before. So I'm not sure if I've taken a bad way that we're going to end up having to turn around. Like, we'll hit, like, another one of those magically sealed doors. Or some kind of, like, jump I can't make. Like, we're currently finding things. Like, I can't make it up there. So there's plenty of those. Maybe that's kind of a sign that I'm supposed to turn around. These enemies aren't, like, overtly challenging or anything to make me think that I should run away. And I'm not sure if that's just because I'm so good at video games, or if, you know, maybe that this is just an area we're supposed to be for now. I imagine there's probably several areas that the game expects us to go and check out, and it's probably, you know, we get kind of a choice of what's going on. And what is actually going on here? This is a very fancy room, as one would expect of Count Dracula's castle to be full of big fancy rooms with a big boy with a mace, flail. I'm never sure which one's which. Let's go ahead and get close to him and start stabbing his feet. Let's get out of here. And I forgot I had dodge, and we dodge backwards. I need to remember we dodge backwards, not the direction that I am. Oh, we can't dodge on the ground, and I dodged straight into him. We can't dodge on the ground. That is good to know. Dodge, 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 dodge. All right, cool. That'll make this game a lot easier if I can just remember to dodge and not run into the big man with the mace over and over again. See, like, this is what I was just saying. Like, oh, a tough enemy to make you realize you should run away. Like, he was tough, but it's not like there are more than one of him running around here. If I saw another one of him, I would be like, okay, maybe this isn't the way we're supposed to be. But at the moment, it seems... What are you? That was like a skeleton with, like, weird boomerang sort of wings. I'm gonna let him live for a second, because I'm not sure what's going on here. Wait, is he afraid? Oh, it's gonna be okay, buddy. I'm still gonna kill you. Oh, wait. Okay, I was unable to kill you, but then I walked into you and hurt myself. They don't seem to want to fight. They just seem to want to hide. I guess I'll leave them alone. Like, they might have like some kind of cool drop, but I won't. Whoa, wait, I saw it. I think you attacked me. Did you attack me? He attacked me. That's all I needed. He's going down. Oh no, I think I may in fact be the one who's going down. Because if he attacks me again, I will die. We picked up a potion, right? We have picked up 2 potions. How do I use the potion? Can I use it on this screen, or... the hell am I... Oh, I was going down on the thing, because I started hitting R1 because I was trying to do different things. Okay, so I guess we have to equip a potion. Which button is it? It's this one. Okay, well, that was a fancy animation for healing. It also seems like we don't heal immediatly. So that's good to know that it takes a second for the healing to start. That actually makes me wonder, because, oh, we got little, like, fire dog things. They're not like Medusa heading at us, but they're weird floating enemies. They don't deal a ton of damage. But with how long it took that potion to kind of kick in makes me wonder, when we get hit, the like, damage value comes off of our body, but then it flies to the health bar. It makes me wonder if, like, we were to take damage, but then, you know, for whatever reason, or take damage that would kill us, but for whatever reason, a heal kicked in, like, before the damage number hit the health bar, if we would survive it. I'm not exactly sure about the mechanics of this game's health bar, and if I'm just, you know, overly conflating, you know, a neat aesthetic for a game mechanic, just because that's a thing that games like to do nowadays, like weird things like that. But who knows? And that seems to be a big boy. I'm gonna throw a knife at this big boy. Wait, was that a knife? Or did I just throw a lot of them at once? Oh, okay. The dagger has like a trail behind it, and it made it look like I was throwing a spear. And we just totally murked that dude by throwing just a shit ton of knives at him. Maybe he wasn't as strong as I thought he was. And oh, that was my knife falling out of me when I picked up the holy water. Cool. If we can find a place to save. Oh, what is that? The game kind of lagged there. I think it was probably loading the next area. Oh, this... Wait, was this the area we were in earlier? I feel like we saw that pill, didn't we? Maybe I'm... No, I don't think this is... Is this a new area? Yeah, we wrapped back around. There's just new enemies in this area. Oh, dang. I guess the enemies are going to start replacing themselves with stronger enemies. I was not expecting that. What did we pick up? We're going to go ahead and call it here. We got a shield potion. What is Templar raise? Okay, that's not all that exciting. Just going to back off of here. And that was cool. I'm really enjoying this game thus far. It seems really neat. Oh, we heal whenever we get to a save point. That'll be good to remember. Yeah, this game seems neat. I'm excited to play more of it over the course of the spooky month. Hopefully I can finish it in time for the spooky month and upload all the parts without having to rush a part to your guys' subscription feed every day, because you get hit with a video every day. It's hard to keep up, and then you miss one, and then it's like, well, I'll watch it some other time. I know, I do the same thing. You know, it happens to all of us, and I'm not exactly sure, because like the game has weird like letterboxing, and I played around with the graphics a lot. We're at the end of the episode. Let's wrap. I played around with the graphics a lot because I wanted to get the pixels square. I'm not sure if the typical pixel is supposed to be square, but I assume that the game is supposed to be read in that way. I went through an emulation guide on a speedrun website, speedruns.com, whatever it's called. They had a thing for like tool-assisted speedruns where they're like, if you're going to emulate it, use these settings, use this emulator. I'm using PXGen. But then I played with the resolution a lot because the resolution looked a little weird and stretched out, but also I'm still not 100% convinced that what I'm looking at is not weird and stretched out. So you're going to have to bear with me. Maybe it's a little weird. It's probably going to continue to be weird. I'm sorry. I've kind of moved right away from my mic over the course of this recording. And I have now just hit it trying to move close to it. But hey, this game seems neat. I'm enjoying it thus far. Hopefully we can get through Castlevania and see what's up. Because, Count Dracula was defeated forever. But why, oh why, has Castlevania reappeared? It's certainly not because Count Dracula still roams the land or whatever. Maybe it'll be something cool where it's like, oh, Alucard's like, oh, dang, I'm a Dracula too, so I'm tied to, bloodline destiny. I think that's a thing. And Castlevania, seeing as the Belmonts are the only ones who, get out of their seats to come take down Count Dracula. But hey, that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time whenever we continue exploring the Castlevania. A Dracula.